Me, I just wrote this on my way here from Toronto. I'm just going to read it if that's okay. Thank you. Okay, good afternoon, Canada. As an individual, but also as a citizen of this nation, I would like to speak about sovereignty. Two things, one to all Canadians, and another to Stephen Harper as well, who was elected in one way or another to faithfully represent the spirit of the Canadian people. Firstly, I would like to point out that his government's weakness when it comes to understanding the spirit of this nation, when he has completely failed in the basic service of providing basic needs, such as clean water and sanitation for its Indigenous communities. Thank you. And as many of you are aware, when the government was asked for assistance with their sewage system, they received not a serious effort, but muck pails and body bags. Shame! Shame! What the heck is that, right? Okay, are these the values that you would like your elected government to represent toward Native issues? No! Hell no, right? Now I'd like to say something to Stephen Harper himself, and this has to do with loyalty to your nation, concerning this nation's sovereignty. When you said that Canada will defend Israel no matter what the cost, quote unquote, shame, okay? Okay, which Canada did you assume you represent? Okay, what if Israel attacks Iran, okay? And what if Canada is ever dragged into a wide war? Okay, simply because it is thought to benefit the big banks who lend money and control the means for such efforts, right? By making such an outlandish assertion, you have demonstrated that not only do you not represent the spirit of this nation, you display an utter incapacity to even begin to understand it. Okay? Yeah. Furthermore, in my opinion, it is nothing less than treasonous to pledge allegiance as a prime minister of a supposedly democratic nation at whatever cost, unconditionally, okay, to the defense of a nation that has employed banned arsenal weaponry against unarmed citizens, of which firestorms of white phosphorus was only one element. Okay? Thank you. Big shame. And as an individual again and a citizen, today I stand on guard, not for Israel, but for Canada, okay? Yeah. With like-minded peers, we stand against the enemies of Canadian sovereignty, a sovereignty which begins with a serious critique of policy and agenda leading to the remedy of the ongoing crisis of Indigenous issues, and is not limited to the willingness to stand for values which represent hospitality, compassion, and outspokenness against injustice on such a scale, values for which Canada has earned a reputation, okay, globally, delicately and painstakingly, values, some of which were learned from the natives on which this nation was built. Right. Thank you. And that is Stephen Harper, until you arrived on the scene. And as a citizen, I declare you nothing less than an enemy of the nation. Okay? You are possibly the biggest travesty this nation has ever seen. That's right. Thank you. Yep. Okay. And as a citizen, okay. Your actions speak for themselves. Your loyalties are transparent. And the only honorable and possibly the only active service left for you to do at this time is to admit your crimes publicly and then to step down. That's right. Okay, pardon me, it's hard to see in the light here, but just a little bit left. Okay, okay, the world is indeed watching, and so will future generations as they learn in history books of classrooms coast to coast the extent of the harrowing shame you and your government have brought to this nation. And to the puppeteers who have put Harper there in the first place, know that we, the awakened free spirits of this proud nation, okay? We know who you are. And the fall of your plastic man Harper, which you will see eventually, this was only the beginning of the end of your world you once thought was inevitable. So at this juncture in time, when the inevitable becomes impossible, and what once seemed impossible, that is true freedom of the populace, not simply possible, but simply inevitable, okay? You will know Canadians are truly in every sense free. That is worthy of the freedom of the populace, okay, yeah, worthy of the immeasurable sacrifices made by generations, soldiers and families, standing together on guard. So it is said there is a time for everything under the heavens, and make no mistake, not just in Canada but also worldwide, this is indeed our time. That's right!